The sixth gift is the gift of piety. The gift of piety. Through this gift, we receive God's love wholeheartedly, the tender love of God and the tough love of God. Why tender love? God shows His affection to us in many ways, directly and indirectly through persons whom God Himself appointed for us. And why tough love? It is the chastisement. The parents give chastisement or discipline to children. It is for the growth, development, and the blooming of children. So God gives us directly and through persons chastisement, the discipline we need to grow, to make spiritual progress, and to advance in the journey to heaven. We are to prepare for the second coming of Jesus Christ, like the wise virgins, prudent virgins in the Bible, keeping extra oil with us so that our lamps are burning till the end. And when Jesus comes, He will find our lamps burning. So, through the gift of piety, we receive God's love and we allow God's love to work in us and to produce fruit. And with this fruit, we reach out to others. We have love for our neighbor. So that is true piety. Before God, you have a good connection and bond and relationship with God. And then after prayer, the fruit of your prayer is translated to charity. Charity, either helping people in material matters or financial matters, or helping people with spiritual matters. We can contribute to the treasury of the church. So let us desire for this gift of piety and receive this gift through our personal prayer, through our sacramental life. The seventh gift is the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is something positive, not negative. There is a negative fear which is called servile fear, like a fear of a slave. But fear of the Lord is filial fear. That is the fear children have towards their parents, to obey them and to be on the right track for their betterment. So, obeying parents is good for children. So, that kind of filial fear of the Lord helps us to truly enjoy life here on earth and also in heaven. So, what is actually fear of the Lord is? First of all, the awe and wonder we have when we are in the presence of God, saying, God is so great, God is so good, God is so kind, God is so merciful. In the Psalms we see the psalmist is going on praising, thanking and glorifying God. It is said in the Word of God in the Acts of the Apostles about David, who has a heart after God. So, through prayer, we should be able to worship God. We should be able to admire God. We should be able to adore God. We should be able to love God, glorify Him, thank Him, bless Him. We should give the due reverence God deserves from us. The true expression of a creature is the expression of worship towards the Creator. We should have the attitude and expression of true worship towards God. We should worship God We should adore God. That is good for ourselves. It is not for God to get anything, but it is good for us. The Word of God teaches us to worship and love God with all our heart, with all our soul, with all our mind, and with all our strength. And in the Gospel of St. John, chapter 4, it is said, God is spirit. Those who worship God should worship Him, worship God in spirit and truth. So the true worshippers are worshippers who worship God in spirit and in truth. We need to learn to worship God truly in spirit. And the worship reaches God. And if anything reaches God, surely the generous God will pour out His love on us, into our hearts, into our lives.